Chapter 1. He's Coming Tomorrow, by Mrs. Harriet Beecher Stowe. The night is almost gone, the day is near. Romans 13:12. My soul vibrated for a moment like a harp. Is it true? The night, the long night of the world's groping agony and blind desire, is it almost over? Is the day at hand? Again, then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. But when these things begin to take place, straighten up and lift up your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. Luke 21:27-28. Coming! The Son of Man is really coming into this world again with power and great glory? Will this really ever happen? Will this solid, commonplace earth see it? Will these skies brighten and flash? Will faces looking up in this city be watching to see him coming? So our minister preached in a solemn sermon, and for moments, at times, I felt a thrill of reality in hearing. But as the well-dressed crowd passed down the aisle, my neighbour, Mr. Stockton, whispered to me not to forget the meeting of the bank directors on Monday evening. Mrs. Goldthwaite poured into my wife's ear a charge not to forget her party on Thursday, and my wife, as she came out, asked me if I had observed the extravagant outfit of Mrs. Rennieman. So absurd, she said, when her income, I know, cannot be half what ours is. I never think of sending to Paris for my things. I should look on it as morally wrong. I spoke about the sermon. Yes, said my wife, what a sermon! So solemn! I wonder that everyone is not drawn to hear our rector. What could be more powerful than such discourses? My dear, by the way, don't forget to change Mary's opal ring for a diamond one. Dear me, the Christmas presents were on my mind so much that I was thinking of them every now and then in church, and that was so wrong of me. My dear, I said, sometimes it seems to me as if our whole life is unreal. We go to church, and the things that we hear are either true or false. If they are true, what things they are! For instance, these Advent sermons. If we are looking for that coming, we ought to feel and live differently from how we do. Do we really believe what we hear in church? Or is it a dream? I do believe, said my wife earnestly. She's a good woman, my wife. Yes, I do believe, but it is just as you say. Oh dear, I feel as if I am very worldly. I have so many things to think of. And she sighed. So did I, for I knew that I too was very worldly. After a pause, I said, suppose Christ should really come this Christmas, and it should be authoritatively announced that he would be here tomorrow. I think, my wife said, there would be some embarrassment on the part of our great men, legislators, and chief councillors in anticipation of a personal interview. Imagine a meeting of the city council to arrange a reception for the Lord Jesus Christ. Perhaps, I said, he would refuse all offers of the rich and great. Perhaps our fashionable churches would plead for his presence in vain. He would not be in palaces. If I thought our money separates us from him, my wife said earnestly, I would give it all, yes, all, if I could only see him. She spoke from the bottom of her heart, and for a moment her face was glorified. You will see him some day, I said, and the money we are willing to give up at a word from him will not keep him from us.